Hey, black women. So I'm trying to see something right quick. Okay. I just want to see if I have this correct. So back here we had an old dried up raised to the cis white woman down in Florida who had been having the police called on her because she was terrorizing the neighborhood children, right? It wasn't just like two grown adult neighbors having a disagreement. This woman was targeting and attacking children, and people were calling the police on her. Okay, so now this black woman who had heard that she had again attacked her children and possibly even stolen one of their tablets went to go see what was going on. So she went to the woman's door and just knocked on the door. She wasn't armed. We don't really know what was said, but we know she wasn't armed. She just went and knocked on a closed door that was closed and locked, and this woman shot through the door. Now, even after then, she did not get arrested. She didn't get arrested until everyone complained and called down there, and they finally arrested her, which I'm thinking in my mind, since they were so reluctant to arrest her, that she's probably going to go the way of George Zimmerman, right? They just arrested her just to appease everybody, but they're really not going to do anything to her. Because if they really thought there was something wrong with what she did, they would have went ahead and arrested her. Now, juxtapose that to the story that we just heard about with a sister by the name of Carlisha Hood. So she's in a restaurant or somewhere, I think it's a hot dog stand or something like that, and she's trying to get her some food, and some brute beast male comes in there, aggravating her, fussing and fighting, being feminine, carrying on, blah, 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 telling her she can't say nothing, daring her to speak, daring her to say something. And so finally he escalates to just having this woman backed into a corner and just beating her. So her son comes in and shoots the guy. This man is it's not like he has a firearm, right? But you see at least one other male there that looks like me and you, scrambling to get out the door while this man is laying fists on this woman. Now, if he had a gun or a knife, maybe you could kind of see, not even a knife. If he had a gun, you could see them scrambling to try to get out. The other men, you could see them scrambling to try to get out, okay? But no one in there is helping this woman. She's basically at the mercy of this man, and there's no telling how far he's going to go. So the news report that I saw, because there was an article that was written, but there was a news report that I saw that said that they looked on the surveillance cameras, did everything that they could to try to track these people down so that they could arrest her. Okay. Then you have a magazine. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of little news out. It's hip hop something, some kind of hip hop media website. I don't know if it's one of those like gossip blogs or what it is. Okay. But they paint this picture as if this woman told her son to shoot this man because he was just flirting with her, which in my opinion is negligent. And I don't understand how the person even still has their job. And if I were this woman, when the dust settles, I would sue. There is no way you can mistake somebody backing someone into a corner and beating the brakes off of them with, she got mad because he was flirting with her. You call beating the brakes off somebody flirting with them? So from the very beginning, they were searching high and low, looking at surveillance and all this other stuff to arrest these two people. Okay, this woman and her son. Immediately. Right? And I want you to go back and think about the story with what's her name, Susan Lawrence, who killed this woman by shooting through the door. This mother of four, I believe she killed her in front of one of her children. That baby is going to be scarred for life. Not to mention her other kids. In the story with Miss Carlisha Hood, if I'm not mistaken, that took place in Chicago. And did we not just see a story come out that had national attention about what's going on and what's happening to black women and black girls in Chicago? And you mean to tell me that this man is beating on this woman like this, and they looking at the surveillance to try to go and arrest her and her son for defending herself after this man beat the brakes off her? This reminds me of a story. It wasn't a story, it's a video I saw. I think it was in New York. It was a black woman. She had gone into this little, shop or something, and the lady, she sounded like she may have been Russian or Ukrainian or something. She comes chasing after her, accusing her of stealing a $1 bag of some cheese puffs. I think it's like those little cheese doodles that you get from Dollar Tree or whatever. So she was accusing the woman of stealing a $1 bag of cheese doodles. And in the video, it shows the white woman running up on the sister like she gonna do something. So the sister starts swinging to back her up off of her. So the police are called. They get there and they immediately go and put the black woman in cuffs. And they sit there and talk to the white woman for a little while, and they notice people are recording. So they finally put some cuffs on the little white lady, the little store owner. And they put the sister in the back of the police car and take her down to the station. And the white woman, they take the cuffs off her and let her go back into the store and go back to work. So I'm talking about this because I'm just trying to see something. Because one of the reasons why I wanted to start this channel, start this page, is because I'm hoping that there are enough black women in this country who care enough about themselves and the other black women in their lives and their daughters and their nieces and the little ones coming up behind them, to where they're going to move past conversations concerning which color ding-a-ling they like to lay up with. Which color ding-a-ling is the best one to have some babies with. Because even if you get married to whichever color ding-a-ling you prefer, you're still going to be a black woman in this country. And you're still going to be treated like you've seen these black women be treated in these stories. You're always going to see that difference until you care enough about you to make some moves toward that end. No matter who you marry, who you get in a relationship with, they are not going to be able to take off from work and walk around with you day and night every single day. You are still going to be a black woman out here in these streets, and the things that are happening, people don't care nothing about who you married to, especially if they're not right there next to you or right there beside you, right? I even saw a story of it was a white woman getting beat down by a black guy on a train, and she had her little boyfriend standing right there next to her. He was a white man, and he sat up there and watched that black man punch that woman in her face. He just sat there, just stood there and watched that man beat on that white woman on that train and didn't do not one thing. So I'm just trying to see if there are any black women anywhere in the whole United States of America who are tired of the same old conversations about which color ding-a-ling is the right color ding-a-ling to lay up with and have some babies with and go to brunch with and go on vacation with. I'm just trying to see if black women are ready for more. That's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe, please like, please leave comments down in the comment section. If you want to join my email list, you can join at join.bawroundtable.com. Again, that's join.b as in boy, a as in apple, w as in woman, roundtable.com. All right, you guys, I will see you later. Thanks. Bye.